Happy Saturday morning, crypto and Web3 fans. I've got some great news for you, but it's on the back of bad news. That's right. We've had a big US bank failure, which the last time that happened, Bitcoin pumped, and so did the alts. We've got more juicy action on the backs of failing banks? Hola, Biz Nachos. How are you doing this Saturday? I'm doing great because I watched the White Sox finally win. They're like 4-22 or 4-22. They suck, but I'll take wins when I can get them. Speaking of White Sox, Shea Wharton starts us off and says, dig in the throwback Sox jersey. Curious about those cards behind you. Love the show, Klaus. Keep up with the honesty. Always cracks me up with the truthfulness. Bunch of slabs behind me. I love collecting PSA slabs. I've got even more in my hand right here. I've got more on my desk over there. And I've got even more right here. And oh my gosh, even more right here. Love me some PSA slabs. But you know what I like more than PSA slabs? I was going to make a naughty joke, but I figured it's Saturday morning. Let's not get too X-rated. But I like something X-rated more than PSA slabs and more than crypto. Bitcoin sitting at 63298 ETH, 3154 BNB. Under 600. Now, Toncoin, do you see that? That move on Ton pumps and dumps, right? Ton was roaring and then has pulled back. WIF, which was about $3, now $2.77. TRX, told you I'm not going to touch it. Sol's pulling back. XRP pulling back a well, 51.7. XLM, the train is, dude, they don't even have train tickets for the station because I don't even know if they're at the station. 11.3. All right, check this out. Bad news for banks, but good news for us. Bitcoin emerges as safe haven amidst Republic First Bank crisis. U.S. regulators have completely shut down Philadelphia-based Republic First Bank, the nation's first bank failure 2024, and probably not the last. This creates a rift among those observing and investing in crypto, like us. Now check this info out. On April 26th, the Pennsylvania Department of Banking and Security seized Republic First Bank. This event was followed by the appointment of the FDIC as the receiver of the bank. Republic's first balance sheet was built upon approximately $6 billion on assets, along with $4 billion in deposits. Interesting. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, first, let's talk about this. This was their stock price, traded on the NYSE. They went from $120 to $3.51 at one time. Yeah, losing money. So we look for a safe haven, right? Where's a safe place to put your money? And you're like, well, maybe not bank stocks, maybe it's crypto. Okay, now check this out. You see this right here on the screen. I'll move this over so you can see this. You see this? Right in March, you see these big green candlesticks from Bitcoin where Bitcoin was hovering around 20,000, then all of a sudden popped really close to 30. That was because of the S banks, Silicon Valley, Silvergate. That's then the crash of 2023 with those banks. All of a sudden people are like, yo, banks suck balls. We're going to put our money in Bitcoin. Bitcoin balls and banks. 3 Bs, Better Business Bureau. No, it's Bitcoin balls and banks, okay? So they put their money in there. Now, what happened was they put their money in there because they're like, dude, Bitcoin we don't think is going to crash, but we think we might have more banks to crash, right? And this all has to do with the bond gap with the Fed and banks making some really bad decisions. That's a good way to put it. So Bitcoin pumped on that action as a safe haven, but check out XRP as well. Look at this. Now, XRP's pump came about a week later, but it took XRP from 37 cents to a high of over 50 cents in a week after that. So first we had BTC be the safe haven play, and then it spilled over into the alts, and all of this has to do with the bank failure. So what do I have today? I've got bad news, bank failure. I think we could all agree a bank failure is bad news. You wake up one day and your girlfriend's gone and she leaves a note on the counter that says, I've left you for your friend. And your friend's like unemployed, he's probably not the best looking, he probably smells a little bit. And you're like, wait, what? But then you're like, wait a minute, this is good news. That bitch was fucking crazy. That's what's going on right now in crypto. Our chick left us, but she was crazy. And that's what this is with banks. Banks are still making some bad decisions out there, and regional-based banks are the ones that are the most risky right now. So you got a bank taking a big hit, which in the previous time made Bitcoin pump big time, safe haven asset play. And then we learned the alts like XRP pumped about a week after that. Is that what we're going to get next with this bank failure? And will there be more bank failures to come? So now we come back to the thing that excites me most, and it's the safe haven play in crypto. Yes, that's seriously, the safe haven store of value play is the most exciting thing in crypto. Why? Because the whole freaking world can participate in that. And if we're going to have another series of bank failures, which could cause BTC to pump even more, and now mind you, last time, remember those charts I just showed you like a few minutes ago? That was BTC in the 20 to 30,000 range when these bank failures happen. But now you've got BTC in the $60,000 range. So, store of value play, safe haven asset move as more banks will fail? Well, let me know in the comments down below if this news excites you. Now, today is Saturday. It's supposed to be a day where we wake up, watch Saturday morning cartoons, hang out, and recover from our Friday night shenanigans. That's kind of what I'm doing now, but I'm going to be getting ready to do a little bit of running right here. See, that's me running. You can't see my legs under there, but they're running too. I'm going to do a little bit of running. I'm going to hang out outside, and I'm going to watch the charts closely. And I'm also going to be watching, oh my gosh, I just knocked over my whole thing. Holy crap, everyone. We're going to leave that in because I make mistakes too. But I'm also going to pay attention to other banks out there that are risky and keep scrubbing the news to see if there's other juicy action that lies ahead of us, as more banks can potentially fail, which could drive up the prices of crypto. It's Safe Haven Assets Saturday.